What's so key here is that what's happening with Italy is actually happening with the whole of Europe. Under Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni's Nationalist Populist government, Italy has slashed migrant arrivals to their nation by nearly half through aggressive deals with North African countries. They've detained asylum seekers for up to 2 years while processing claims. They've weakened integration policies, and they've deported imams for comments made at political rallies. In fact, between January of 2023 and July of 2024, Italy expelled 130 people for state security and arrested 36, quote, extremists. And despite 1.5 million Muslims living in Italy, the nation still does not officially recognize Islam as a legitimate and legally protected religion. And there are no signs that's going to change anytime soon. But what's so key here is that what's happening with Italy is actually happening with the whole of Europe. The entire continent has been wrestling with the question for decades: can nations absorb any practice, any belief, any separatist ideology without consequences? France became the first Western country to answer with a resolute no back in 2011, banning full-face veils in public. By 2015, French authorities had issued over 1,500 fines under the law. Belgium, Denmark, Austria, Switzerland, they've all followed. The European Court of Human Rights actually has been upholding these bans, ruling that governments do have the right to promote social cohesion and protect living together as core principles of public life. Italy already had a 1970s era law prohibiting complete face coverings in public, but it didn't specifically mention religious garments. What Meloni's party is proposing goes way farther than that. It's a nationwide ban targeting cultural separatism as part of a broader strategy to protect Italy's national sovereignty. The bill also includes transparency rules for mosque funding, stricter penalties for forced marriages, and criminal consequences for virginity testing. Sarah Kalani, head of immigration for the Brothers of Italy, said at a press conference, quote, "The law against Islamic separatism represents a necessary step to protect Italian identity and the freedom of women." And she emphasized that Italy applies its laws based on a specific set of values. Translation: one nation, one legal framework, one shared public space. No parallel societies, no foreign funding dictating cultural norms. But as it turns out, this is just the tip of the spear. What we're seeing in Italy is spreading throughout the entirety of the European continent. And we're about to see why what's happening in Italy is only just the beginning.